Welcome back to Apex Academy, your ultimate home for all your crypto news and education. As always, smash up the like, subscribe to the channel for one daily stream every day except weekends at 8 p.m. East African time. So, today there's pretty much that has been happening in the cryptocurrency industry. If we can just have a quick update, Bitcoin is now trading at $23,150, an increase of 0.35% in the last 24 hours. You look at Ethereum, slightly below 1600, not far from where it was last night, 1584. When you go down at BNB, 43, $266, XRP, 30 cents. 36 cents rather. So the market is still faring on nicely from where it was last night. Not so much of a difference. Some coins have neither recorded an increase nor a decline. For example, if you look at Cadena, it's only an increase of about 0.14%, which is pretty much almost similar to where we were last night. The entire market cap still above the trillion mark, an increase from where we were last night. You take at the entire market cap increase it up by a staggering 0.33%. So we are still doing good, still doing amazing. If you check on our trend line, we are still above that line. So it basically means that things are not bad yet. But the moment you are going to drop and cross that yellow line, then we now be in now for some massive bloodshed. But at the moment, as long as we are still holding above that line, then I think things are still doing good. So continue to enjoy the small bull run as I mentioned earlier. Something else that came out today is that the miners have experienced a mining difficulty that has dropped. So remember what happens in mining. Whenever more people come into mining, the difficulty increases. And once this difficulty increases, it aims at coordinating and ensuring that the average rate of coins mined remains constant. Because of the halving that normally takes place, it is always recommended that the same number of blocks for a specific hour be constant across the entire period. And that is why we are saying Bitcoin mining difficulty drops as miners feel the Texas heat. So it basically implies that more people have left the mining space, and that one has led to a difficulty decrease in the mining activities. So for those who are still mining, I'm sure they are making some good gains. And one of the best mining softwares that we know is the S9 Antminer. Something that also has come up to my attention is that most of these guys, most people rather, who are getting into crypto are getting scammed through mining in form of cloud mining. So you are there, you don't know what mining is, but you have heard some people are making money through mining. They're telling you, give us your money, you're going to do mining, we're going to pay you a certain percentage every day. Once you give them their money, after a small period of time, let's say 1 week, 1 month, or even 3 months, the site is gone, boom. So before you engage with any cloud mining firm out there, ensure that the site is credible. Make sure you do your due diligence. And something that we have always realized is that the success rate for these cloud mining firms is always very, very low. So ensure that you do your due diligence before you hop into any cloud mining farm. My kid is crying, so don't mind about the noise. Something else is about the co-founder of the Terra, that is Do Kwon's friend. So the home of Terra Labs co-founder Daniel Shin in Seoul, that is in South Korea, was raided by the South Korean prosecutor on Wednesday, according to a local media. So remember, these guys are still facing investigations as to why there was a massive collapse of the UST, which was the Terra native stablecoin. So there's still an investigations, and once this process is completed, the police are going to present their findings, and it's my hope and prayer that these guys get jailed, because they manipulated the market, they played dirty. We were told that by one of the insider employees is that Do Kwon was cashing out money prior to the crash. So it's something that was well orchestrated, and they executed their plan so well. So let's hope that the investigators are going to do their job and they are going to get to the bottom of the matter, such that if they are guilty, let them get prosecuted for the offenses that they committed of manipulating the market. And actually, during that time, a lot of people are exiting the cryptocurrency market because they were saying if a stable coin can collapse overnight, what can happen to these other coins which are not pegged to the dollar? So we hope that the investigations are completed and we get to the bottom of the matter. Yes, in relation to what we've just seen about Do Kwon's friend, that is the Luna co-founder, someone was detained, has been detained rather by the US authorities for something similar, but this one is now was aiding trading, what we call inside trading. So remember, whenever a token is yet to be listed, the exchange platform are always aware of the token that are going to list. And most of this information is considered to be credible and confidential. However, there is one fella by the name what's the name of this fella? I'm forgetting the name. The guy was called Ishan. Yeah, a fella by the name Ishan has been arrested for aiding in inside trading because he was getting news of the next token to be listed on the exchange platform. Then this guy was sharing this confidential information with his brothers and his friends and was telling them, hey guys, this next token to be listed, put some money. And as we all know, whenever a project is listed on an exchange, the coin always goes parabolic. You might see projects doing 1,000% within a day, 2,000%, 3,000%. So these are mostly these newly listed projects. So these guys were some form of a cartel. They were coordinating. Someone is in the inside. They know the next token. They create multiple accounts. They put their money. Once the token launches, it goes parabolic. They make money, they exit the market, or they dump the market rather. So I think he was discovered and is now, and let's wait and see how it's going to end for that particular product manager. And actually, this is a very huge, very high office to occupy in a company of a caliber like Coinbase. So we don't expect such guys to be engaging in such malpractices. So something else that came out is that Bitcoin, as we've seen, is now trading at $23,000. However, from the trend that we have been seeing over the last few days, it appears that we are in a clear path to the next resistance level, which I mentioned in my previous stream of about $28,000. So with the current volume of trade being witnessed, it doesn't really appear that we have massive FOMO in the market yet. So the volume has kind of not really been affected that much because the growth is not exponential as we would have thought. So that means there is not much FOMO in the market, and that clearly indicates that with the current trend, we may easily get to the next resistance level, which should be around $28,000 thereafter. So let's see how it's going to play out because from what we are seeing, we might close the month maybe because today is on the 23rd, not the month, maybe let's say early next month, we might close at $28,000. So let's see how that's going to play out. Also, the ApeCoin project, it has done over 40% in the last 7 days alone. If you check how much the project has done in the last 24 hours alone, if you can just check here for the ApeCoin. Remember, this project is pegged to the board RPH NFT. So it has really done well over the last few days. In the last 24 hours alone, I think it has done about 16 to 20%. Yeah. Oh, it has gone down 8%. So what last time I was checking, it has done around 16%. Right now it has done 8%. Remember, this change is always tabulated in the last 24 hours. So if we get to the next hour, this change is going to be implemented based on the time that was there the last. So this change is always in regard to the last 24 hours. So it's a project that has really spiked a lot of speculation, and I'm sure it's because of the both APH NFT. Because if you can see, it has really flourished because in the last 24 hours alone, as you can see, it has gained over 17%. currently trading at 36, not 36, but 6.78. Remember, this project has an all-time high of about $36. So by the virtue of it trading at $6, then I feel it's still a good pickup at this point, because for it to go back to its all-time high, it will need to do it will need to do a 6x. A 6x is very much possible, especially in such projects which are backed by the Yuga Lab ecosystem. It can easily go back to its previous all-time high. So I think with the current trading rate or current trading value of $6, it's still a good pickup. So you can, this year, we already got this in our academy. I think we did it 3 weeks ago. We got it at around $5 or $7. I can't recall the exact price. And that is why we always have this year. For example, someone who bought this coin at all-time high, they bought it at let's see the all-time high for the last 1 year. They got it at $39. They have a chance to lower their entry price and get this coin at a much lower price. So that is the importance of DCA. So we didn't have this coin in our academy, but then we DCA'd into it and bought it at a much lower price compared to someone who bought it at the all-time high. So watch out for that. Ensure that you place it on your watch list, as I have done right now, because it's a project that you need to watch out for. And finally, we have the Ethereum network, which is about to be merged so that we can form ETH 2.0. And news coming around is that the price of ETH might spike and hit a new all-time high of $10,000. And from what has been going around, if by any chance it happens to be true, the merge that's supposed to happen, I think, in the month of September, will improve the transaction speed of Ethereum to about 10,000 to 100,000 transactions per second. And I think that's going to be a very, very good thing. And from that improvement, of course, we expect more money to be pumped into the Ethereum network, and that's going to push the market cap. And remember what happens when the market cap goes higher and the supply remains the same. It basically means the price of the coin is going to go up. So most likely, with an engaged massive demand with nearly 7 billion in fees paid, over 200,000 bitcoins worth of 11.2 have been represented in the Ethereum in various ways, implying a rise inflow of in the altcoin. So it means that people are believing in this project and they are now pumping in more money to this particular coin. Even if you check the Ethereum, they have been going up despite the bear market, despite all the dips and the bears. We're still recording new addresses being generated every now and then. So watch out for Ethereum. It's now trading at $1,500, 1,500. So we might get to 10,000. And for Ethereum to get to 10,000, I think that should be around 7x from where it is right now, which is very, very possible. If a project like Ape can do 6x, why not a project like Ethereum? And after all the hype and all the improvements, then it will be very easy for the project to do a 6x from where it is. So that's it for tonight, guys. I'll see you on Monday. Remember to get updated, continue to DCA. Tomorrow is Saturday, DCA day in the academy. So stay bullish and I'll see you next time. As always, remember to follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Apex Crypto Academy for all the latest news, articles, and guides pertaining the world of crypto. Good night, everyone, and God bless you.